welcome you to this broadcast of Boys Varsity Soccer on NKTelco Sports. We're at New Knoxville Community Park where the Temple Christian Pioneers will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt and Wagner's, Wilson Health, Winners Quality Meats, New Knoxville Supply Company, and NKTelco, all bringing you tonight's game between New Knoxville and Temple Christian. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me on a beautiful evening for soccer. Sunshine, temperatures around 80 degrees, a beautiful night. And we're just a few seconds away from our national anthem, New Knoxville and Temple Christian, members of the Western Ohio Soccer League. And this, Jeff, is an important conference game.
Yeah, it's early in the season. It's the first matchup as league meeting as Temple Christian comes in at 1-3-1, New Knoxville 1-2-2. So, you know, someone I might say would get their second win, but it could be a tie. But, you know, both teams would like to get a league win tonight. A beautiful evening for competition tonight here at New Knoxville. And some teams obviously off to a rough start. They like to have more wins than losses, but playing some pretty good soccer against some pretty good competition.
Yeah, and Temple Christian, this is their first league game of the season, but they stand 1-3-1, their lone win in convincing fashion over Van Wert, while the Rangers have defeated Lima Central Catholic in a league conference game 3-1, and then they tied in a non-league affair in their last start, Lincoln View. New Knoxville coach Kaylee Patterson, is feeling rather confident about the season. The Rangers, very young last year, showing some pretty good improvement as we come into the match today. And Coach Patterson feels her team's on the right track.
Yeah, they've got nowhere to go but kind of up, and they've done a nice job. They're competitive. They're still young. Currently no seniors on their roster, so a lot of juniors, sophomores, and freshmen getting a chance to play against upperclassmen, and that usually means bigger, faster, stronger. So New Knoxville's kind of learning the rough way against some very good competition, but they've competed well, and they've been very competitive, and that's, it isn't winning, but you like to be competitive than non-competitive, and the Rangers at least have proved that so far this year, and have a favorable chance tonight, and Temple Christian as well. They come in tonight, I think, expecting to compete and come out with a W on the road against the Rangers.
And it looks like we're just about ready to have our national anthem or introduction of our starting lineups here today. Lots of young people here on the field, as you can see here on NKTelco Sports. A good group of fourth graders as our national anthem here on NKTelco Sports. We're back live here at New Knoxville Community Park as you're taking a look at the participants here. And today's match between Temple Christian and New Knoxville. Let's first take a look at our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First, for the visiting Temple Christian Pioneers.
Well, they know they can control the ball. New Knoxville can't score, so they want to take possessions and make New Knoxville's defense work, yet keep the ball under control and work yourselves into good scoring opportunities. Backline communication, second point, and organization. Make sure you communicate on defense. Make sure their attackers don't get free looks. And those loose balls come up and make good plays, and don't let New Knoxville get a free shot at it and get in transition with it. So those are the keys by Coach B.J. McPherson, where you thank him for them. And for the Rangers, they want strong passing combinations. Likewise, move the ball well, work with your teammates, pass the open player, hopefully set up some scoring opportunities. And they want to make sure they're taking away the middle and the crosses. Don't let Temple Christian get those balls across the center of the line or the center of the field. That's where the attacks happen. So be aware of them. And again, effective communication, offense and defense. Make sure you're speaking as a unit and help your buddies out that see what's coming so you don't get caught off guard. And again, give up easy scores in a game that's so hard to score in the first place. You don't want to give up easy ones.
And our keys to the game, as always, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our starting lineups brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. The Temple Christian Pioneers, they just introduced their rosters, and now we're on to the New Knoxville Rangers. There you see number 4, Jay Waterman. And we have what, Jeff, fourth graders on the scene here today?
Pretty sure I was told fourth graders will be playing during halftime and also going to be a part of the introductions, which you see in a lot of soccer action at the higher levels, that they bring the kids out and make them part of the game and help them when I say get their interest in the competition.
And our starters for New Knoxville: number 1, Luke Stockler; number 2, Troy Dwenger; number 3, Andrew Leffel; number 4, as we said, Jay Waterman; number 5, James Albers; number 7, Nathaniel Stammen; number 10, Jay Schrader; number 11, Noah Holland; number 14, Gabriel Gonzalez; number 8, Parker Jones; and the goalkeeper here today for the Rangers, Parker Richilling. So that's the lineup for the New Knoxville Rangers, all brought to you by Emerson Climate Technology. And they'll all move to the center of the field and the midfield line. And the two teams will huddle up, and 40 minutes are on the clock. That's Preston Richilling, excuse me.
And
one of the starters.
Temple Christian starting lineups?
I have not yet.
I'll let you read through them.
I've got those right here, and that's Malachi Menke, Quentin Waters, number 5, Ethan Wright, number 6, Russell Power, number 8, Carter Johns, number 10, Alex Patrick, number 12, Isaiah Kaiser, number 16, Josiah Menke, number 18, Caleb Kaiser, number 20, Hewitt Wright, and number 30, in goal, Dawson Clay. And we're just moments away from the start of this one. Temple Christian, as we said, 1-3-1 on the season, and New Knoxville 1-2-2 overall.
Attackers day for the Temple Christian Pioneers: Caleb Kaiser, 8 points on the season, those on 3 goals and 2 assists. Quentin Waters has 7 points on 3 goals and an assist. Carter Johns, 5 points with 2 goals and an assist. And Ethan Wright, 2 points on a goal himself, the leading attackers for the Pioneers.
Quentin Waters with the ball as he moves deep into New Knoxville territory. He'll handle it, and a shot's going to soar to the other side. New Knoxville trying to move it away from the goal as they work on the right side. Temple Christian being very aggressive here in the opening minutes of play.
Whoa.
Waters almost a header, and Richilling will grab it.
Kind of caught me off guard, but boy, there was an attack there in the middle, and the header was battled for right in front of the Ranger net. Good job by Richland keeping it out.
Yeah, almost a header for a score, and Temple Christian really being aggressive here off the
opening kick. You know, that header was by Quentin Waters, and I mentioned his name just briefly with that being one of their leading scorers, and he almost picked up his 4th goal of the season here early.
Isaiah Kaiser with the toss in. Temple Christian's going to try and maintain the basketball. Pass intended inside for Carter Johns. Johns trying to move it, taken away there by Stammen. Stammen trying to bring it upfield, but Temple Christian will maintain it on their part of the field.
Dave, you brought something up here as we watch a play unfold in front of the final third of the pitch. You mentioned basketball instead of soccer, but I was told.
Did I say that?
You did. But that's funny you say that. When I was coaching younger kids soccer, I said, how do you do it? One guy said, treat it just like you're playing basketball. Pass, cut, move without the ball, and take good shots. So,
and that's what it is.
Yeah,
all the way, that's what it is. Quentin Waters, as Riching will get his hands on it, and he'll scoop it up. And Waters, a couple of good shots here in the early going for the Pioneers.
He's been all over. He's been in the middle, in front of the net, and that one was outside the right edge and had a good shot. And I don't know if it would have gone in. I gave it a shot on goal, which Richland had to make a play and did.
Rangers finally
on their side of the Pioneer side of the field.
Trying to get some offense moving here. Comes the throw in. Temple's got it well defended, though. Let's see what happens. Pioneers with it. They try to move it back out. Left-handed kick for the goal, and it's going to go just high, as that was number Stockler.
That was a strong kick, and
that was a booming kick by Luke Stockler.
I believe the goal crossbar is 8 feet there, and if you hit it where they can't reach it, it's unstoppable. And look, for a long time, or for when he left his foot, he had a good shot at it, but just carried over the crossbar out of bounds. Rangers, they'll get it back.
And Jay Waterman will have it. He'll go to the corner, and it's going to go out of bounds. Temple Christian will throw it in from the touchline as the Rangers try and apply some pressure here. Waterman kicks it to the end line, and it's going to go
out of bounds.
Picked up by Dawson Clay, the goalie, and he'll kick it away.
Mentioned for Temple Christian, Kaiser, Waters, and John, some of the leading scorers for New Knoxville this year. It's been Schrader and Dwanger and Waterman really doing the action for the Rangers in their offense. Those are the names that have put points on the board for the Rangers so far here in this young season.
Dawson Clay with a booming kick. Here comes Waters again, streaking down the right side, trying to make a move inside. The Knoxville defense will have it go out of bounds, but Temple will toss it in. Waters quickly, header by Albers, and cleared there by Dwanger. Midfield, they'll keep it there and try to apply the pressure. Gabriel Gonzalez will send a kick downfield. Rangers trying to get control of the ball. It's going to go past the touchline, and Temple Christian will throw it in.
Jay Schrader chasing it for the Rangers. Couldn't quite get under control, but that would have been a good opportunity. Instead, it's ends up with the Rangers, but the fast break, if you will, has been stifled.
Andrew Leffel looks inside for Schrader. It's going to be scooped up by Clay. And Clay will boom it away. It's short of midfield. With it, Gonzalez gets it back over to Waterman, but skirmish at midfield, and the battle will go to the Pioneers.
Alex Patrick battling against Luke Stockler, were able to win the ball for the Pioneers, and this is Patrick right here making some noise.
Patrick will send it back out to the corner, and Carter Johns, he'll send it over towards the center. Here comes the cut, and Rich Schilling will scoop it up before Caleb Kaiser could kick it in.
Well, it looked dangerous there. It looked like Kaiser had a nice run on it and a good stop for the Rangers keeper, but that's already about 3 shots on goal for the Pioneers here early in this first half of action, less than 7 minutes of action.
And there's the save, Dawson Clay, 34-25 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Clay will boom it away. Header by Stockler, gets it up to teammate, I believe that's Leffel, trying to work with it. All at midfield. They'll send it to the right corner. After it is Troy Dwanger. He'll fire the shot. It'll go left of the goal. And it's going to go, stays in bounds. Temple Christian with a defensive move picked up there by Stammen. Stammen trying to move it along the end line, but Dawson Clay will kick it away. 33-40 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. No score here. Western Ohio Soccer League action. New Knoxville and Temple Christian doing battle. Lead pass to Carter Johns from Waters. Johns, good defense there by number 11, Noah Holland, the sophomore. Has it go off of him and past the end line, so that means Quentin Walters will have the corner kick, our first corner kick of the day. Let's see how Waters does. Very effective from the right side is the junior Waters. Let's see how this syncs up. He's going to go short. Kaiser with it, and it's going to go past the end line in New Knoxville. Rich Schilling will kick it away.
A little melodramatic there with the corner kick. They went short. Really nothing ever happened for the Pioneers, and they won't be able to, take advantage of that set piece with the corner kick.
Thought they had an opportunity there. Waterman takes it down into Temple Christian territory as they kick it back over, and good defense by Temple Christian. They'll send it back up near midfield. Albers, it's going to go out of bounds. Albers had it for a moment, and I believe Rangers will maintain possession as they'll have the kick. Downfield it goes. Temple Christian. Waterman trying to handle it. Stammen next to him. Stammen's going to try to make a move. Here comes the Christian defense. They'll come back out, make an aggressive move, and it's going to go past the touchline, but New Knoxville will get the throw in. So let's see what happens here. Luke Stockler, center midfielder, a junior for New Knoxville. He'll toss it in. Stockler sends it forward, and Temple Christian will kick it out, and New Knoxville will have the throw in. That was all yours, Jeff.
It wasn't quite in my wheelhouse. I was getting ready for it. The dog stopped it before I could get to it.
Nice dog.
Yeah, belongs to the sister of Jay Waterman, Melissa Waterman, here to watch her brother.
There's
that was a shot that was wide left, but the keeper did not field it. I mean,
no.
It was a routine ground ball, if you will, but it didn't get the mitt down. Now we talked basketball early. Now we're talking baseball, but Pioneers, unless he knew it was, I mean, I think he meant to stop it. He didn't. It's going to be a corner kick for the Rangers.
So the Rangers are going to get a corner kick, and this will be Luke Stockler. Let's see what they do. Is everybody in tight near the goal? He'll send it to the far right side.
Yeah, Dwenger runs it down on the far opposite side of the pitch.
Let's see if Dwenger makes a move inside, and Temple's three defenders in front of him. Waterman, Stammen. There's the kick by Stockler, but that's
a little high.
Up into the tree.
Yeah,
in the park next to us.
It would have been a good field goal for football. There we've talked about basketball, baseball,
you got them all.
Football, but
that field goal was good.
That was right down and split the uprights. Unfortunately, here he's got to get it under the crossbar, and again, it's a tough spot. The keepers don't have great coverage up there around the 8-foot mark all the time. You know, it's a good opening, or least defended area of the net, if you will. If you can nail those high shots, that Stocker's had a couple of them here early on. Both have sailed a little bit high.
Dawson Clay booms one, gets a header at midfield. Rangers back on the defense. That's Holland. Holland chasing it to the corner, trying to get control of it, but
Carter Johns wins it. Kind of was battling there with Holland.
Temple Christian's trying to set this one up. Fire it forward. Albers will do the header. Stockler trying to gain control, but Temple Christian just simply applying the pressure right now, and it's going to go out of bounds as Stockler kicks it out. Temple Christian with an opportunity here on the throw-in, and that's going to be Josiah Menke, number 16, will toss it in for Temple Christian. Waters with the header, but Gonzalez will send it back out near midfield, but Temple Christian maintaining control of it. Hewitt Wright will have it, and he keeps it in bounds. Quentin Waters, he'll fire a shot towards Rich Schilling. Rich Schilling scoops it up, bats it away, still in front of the net, and he'll scoop it up. A little too close for comfort for the New Knoxville faithful.
Yeah, it came in a little hot, and it short hopped him a little bit, and he got his body in front of it, but the deflection kept it alive, and he was active enough, if you want us, to keep swatting it away and not give the Pioneers an open look with an open net.
Here come the Rangers down to the far right side. They'll send it Clay's way, and he'll scoop it up. I'll tell you, Clay can really boot it. This time he's going to throw it, looking for teammate Carter Johns, but it's short. Stahman will have it, and the Rangers are going to regain control. Stockler fires it over to Waterman on the left side. Waterman trying to work it inside. He's defended there by Wright. Finally, he gets it to the front of the net, and once again, Dawson Clay will pull it in.
There's that kind of a crossing ball that you hope to send through and hope one of your forwards are able to run it down and go at the net. New Knoxville didn't have anyone in that area, and as you mentioned, Dawson Clay, pretty athletic keeper, much like Richling, both athletic, good on their feet, and that's a necessity anymore to cover the net and know when to come out and how, it's a judgment as we have our first subs here, Dave, a host of Rangers and a couple Pioneers as well.
And none of these two teams are real deep.
No, correct. For Pioneers, Jaron Pangle, number 17, into the contest, one of the substitutes.
27:15 to go. First half action here on NKTelco Sports. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip as they stop the clock there briefly to get the substitutes in. Doesn't happen very often. Here come the pass inside by Temple Christian.
And for the Rangers, the Wellman brothers enter. Cole Wellman, number 15, and number 12, Hunter Wellman, freshman twins, in for the Rangers. As well as number 9 for New Knoxville, Tyler Apgar came in at the last possession.
Tyler had quite a bit of playing time last year. Stockler will send it across midfield. Waterman will have it. He'll handle it. And
one home.
Isaiah Kaiser is going to take that away. I think he was anticipating one of his forwards to move up, but it doesn't happen. Apgar has it for a moment. Ball to midfield. Dwanger back over to Apgar. They'll get it to the middle, but Temple Christian's going to handle it. With the now's Carter Johns. He'll send it up to Waters. Waters, nice pass across the middle.
Boy,
intended for.
Almost got a handball on that, and there was no call. It bounced up. He didn't do it intentionally, but I think Pioneers of Temple Christian also wanted the call, and I don't know if he was in the box or not, but Rangers get a break, get the no call.
And it's going to go out of bounds.
Jaden Shoup over there, Dave, number 11, working against, I believe it was Albers, but he recently came in as well for Pioneers. He wears number 11. He's a junior.
Pioneers have got 3 substitutes. Number 11, Jaden Shoup, a midfielder, a junior, in fact.
Yep.
And number 13, Emmanuel Powell, another junior, and then a senior, Jaron Pringle, that you mentioned earlier.
Shoup and Pengel are in. I don't know if Powell has entered, if 13's in or not. I haven't seen him yet.
I think he might still be on the bench. Midfield, Temple Christian in the center circle.
And we mentioned the 3 Rangers support players the last time, the 2 Wellmans and Apgar in for the Rangers.
Stockler looking for Waterman, finds Waterman. Waterman tries to handle it. Temple Christian will boot it back, but here comes the pressure as Stockler will send it back in. And there's a double team. Waterman trying to get himself open. He'll go to the left side, handles it. Apgar is going to come out and get the ball. Apgar makes a move to the right side, kicks it back over to Stockler. Stockler looking for somebody to cut into the middle, but it doesn't happen, and it comes back out, and we've got a foul.
A little bit too much contact there by Ethan Wright, pushing down. I believe it was Dwanger that ended up on the ground. So this will be a direct kick. They have to line up 10 yards. It is, I believe, past the ball. But New Knoxville can score. And as we've seen Stockler go high a couple times. And this time he's going to have a little bit more time to think about it.
Here's Stockler's kick. It's a high one. It goes just over the crossbar. And
well, he's done it 3 times. You know, it's just wondering if it's just a matter of maybe next time it catches that open area. You saw Clay or Dawson Clay go up for it. He can reach that, but he's only up there for a couple seconds. He's got to time it perfectly, else that ball, if it's at the right position, it's going into the net.
Good opportunity there for the Rangers, but we're still scoreless. On that First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Andrew Leffel near the center circle. Pass back to Leffel from Jay Schrader, and now Apgar will come in.
Nice give and go.
Rangers trying to get something going here. They're just missing one pass, I think. Waterman and Temple Christian's going to clear it. Gabriel Gonzalez will have to chase it down. It's going to go out of bounds, and New Knoxville will get the toss as it goes off of Alex Patrick, a forward that Temple Christian coach B.J. McFerrin is quite high on this season.
Coach McFerrin, you mentioned his name. He's an alma mater graduate of Temple Christian, Dave, and has spent a lot of years with soccer.
Yeah, I think in his information he sent us, he was a part of the 2000 district championship team for Temple Christian. Patrick to the right side. He's going to move along the end line. Out on him is Gonzalez in front of the net, Waters, but there's the header by Albers. Rangers try to clear it, and they do so. Wright will have a foot on it, but now here comes the breakaway. Dwanger racing along the right sidelines.
A lot of times they'll try to take it down almost to the end line and then feed the ball back to the center. I think it's called a bangoo, if my memory is right. There's an attempt that's fielded cleanly.
And Dawson Clay will kick it away. Carter Johns will have it at the midfield line. And there's a kick over to Alex Patrick. Apgar is going to get in the action, trying to control the ball. He'll toss it back or kick it back to his teammate Gonzalez as the Rangers trying to work in front of their bench. They'll control it. 3 defenders back for Temple Christian, so that Ranger effort's going to go short. Alex Patrick. They'll send it upfield. Knoxville trying to get control of it. Wellman had it for a moment. Now it's going to go across the way, across the midfield line. Carter Johns, defense comes out. That's Gonzalez. He'll get it back across the midfield line. But number 18, Caleb Kaiser, is going to work with it. He's a big guy, big offensive center. And Apgar gets it up to Waterman. Waterman looks ahead to the left side's Dwanger. That's where it goes. Dwanger to the corner. Dwanger tries to make a move inside. Temple Christian comes away with the kick. Working towards the middle of the field. That's where they want to go. Here comes Waters. He likes to go to the right side. Sends one to the corner for Alex Patrick, but it goes out of bounds. And Gonzalez will have the throw in for New Knoxville.
Substitutions for both teams. 3 Rangers and a Pioneer come in as we approach the halfway point of the first half. And for New Knoxville, it's number 8, Parker Jones, Stockler, and Stammen back in. I believe for Temple Christian on the far side. Look at his number when he turns around. He can't quite see it.
Parker Jones with a toss in, and Temple Christian trying to apply some pressure here. Kaiser with it. Back over to Carter Jones. He'll center it, but Stockler will get a header, and Waters tries to sneak one in, but it's going to go back out to the right side.
I think Russell Powell, number 6, chasing the ball down over there against the Rangers, also came in the last possession he was allowed. And there's a strong kick again.
And Rich Schilling will come up with it.
Kind of caught me off guard, but again, it was was a pretty hard shot, and it short-topped Richland and just able to keep in front of it, but it was up in the air. So if there's a Pioneer around, you just never know. But for the Rangers, there was not.
Ethan Wright trying to play some defense here as New Knoxville tries to go on the attack. 4-on-3, Temple with the advantage. The Knoxville trying to set it back up. That's Stockler. Back over to the right side, and Schrader. Schrader battling with the Pioneers. Kaiser's going to have it. He'll shoot it up to Johns at midfield. Here comes Waters. He looks to his right, and that's Patrick.
There's a foul.
And we've got a foul. Stop.
Too much contact from number 5, Rangers, James Albers, and a free kick here.
Number 18's Caleb Kaiser, a senior. He's got 3 goals on the season and a couple of assists so far in the Pioneer campaign, and he's going to have an opportunity here. And the official comes over as the clock continues to count down on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard as they'll make sure of the distance.
10 steps, 30 feet, 10 yards.
And we're set. No dust. I saw one the other night. They're flipping the dust all over.
Yeah, they have almost like a wear-away foam sometimes they'll use.
Kaiser's kick will go to the left side, and Rich Schilling's going to scoop it up. And he'll punt it. Low line drive kick near midfield. Temple's going to continue on the offensive here as Kaiser will have it. Waters, oh, he lost it. Couldn't handle it there. Dwenger comes back with it. Waterman trying to get across that midfield line. Nice move by Jay as he goes to the end line, towards the end line, trying to move inside, and there's the shot, and it's going to be just a little bit high. What a great effort by Jay Waterman.
Well, he's left-handed or left-footed, so this was his strong side. You saw his ability. One, he can handle it. Two, he's strong to ward off what would have been Hewitt Wright chasing him down, and got it down and had an angle and just hit it very well. Just sailed over the crossbar, but you see why he's an offensive threat, because he's strong and handled the ball and very difficult to defend once he's in motion.
He moved it downfield very quickly, and Clay's going to kick it away. Dawson Clay. Rangers are going to keep it. Leffel will have it over to the left side, chasing it down. Number 15, Cole Wellman. Wellman to the corner, trying to work the end line. Left-footed kick's going to go to the back of the net, and that means Clay's going to have a chance to kick it away. Communication coming from the Temple Christian bench to try and get Carter Jones in the right spot. Right in front of us as Dawson Clay, he's got coming into tonight's contest 64 saves on the season. And he'll kick it away. He'll send it up to Kaiser, but Leffel will hit Leffel. Stammen will track it down in midfield, trying to find Andrew Leffel, and it's going to go out of bounds, and Temple will have Temple Christian with the throw in. It's going to go off New Knoxville as Apgar's header goes out of bounds, and approaching 15 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Toss in for the Pioneers right at midfield. Waters trying to send the ball downfield, looking for Patrick. It's going to go down to Parker Jones. He's going to get up, but the defense really comes down quickly. Patrick will take it away. Jones will kick it, but Temple Christian will maintain it. Jones trying to work it up along the touchline, but he has it. The battle with number 10, I think that's Alec, or number 8 rather, Carter Jones. It's going to go past the touchline, and the throw in is going to be right in front of us, I do believe, and Troy Dwenger.
I think they called a foul, actually.
Oh, they called a foul.
Jones went down, and there was some contact, and they will call a foul against Temple Christian, and Stockler will put the ball into play.
Here comes Stockler's kick. Looking for Dwenger. Dwenger. Temple Christian will move it back out, but Leffel will come up with it. Dwenger in the corner. There's the steal. They send it up field right along the touch line. Nice pass inside as Carter Jones will have it. Back over to Patrick. Patrick and Jones doing battle. Patrick back over to teammate Jones. He'll try to find Waters in front of the net, but Albers will give his goalie some breathing room, but Temple Christian still on the attack. Caleb Kaiser trying to go to his right foot. Knocked away there by Noah Holland.
Noah Holland, right place, right time. Might have a mark on his leg from that one. He took it right off the thigh and able to deflect it, more importantly for the Rangers, and keep that hard shot from getting any further.
New Knoxville will have the throw in right in front of their bench.
Mentioned head coach B.J. McPherrin. He's been at Temple Christian for a number of years. For New Knoxville, Kaylee Patterson just in her first season as head coach for the Rangers.
Schrader with it. Ball's going to come back out to Kaiser. He'll try and send it upfield, but Jaron Pringle hits the back of him, and number 3 Leffel will go to the corner for the Rangers. Nice feed to Wellman. Wellman, but Clay will scoop it up. Needed one more.
Or just a softer touch. You know, you got to keep it moving, but yet not too much in front. The ball got just far enough away that Dawson Clay could make a good decision and come up and secure it and stop the Ranger attack.
Kaiser.
Good spot.
Kick is going to go above the crossbars and into the accompanying bean field.
Wonder how many soccer balls are out there.
I'll tell you what, whoever combines it, he will know it. Rangers trying to get it across midfield, but Temple Christian rebounds quickly. Kaiser goes to the left side. Defending him is Stockler. Waters goes after it, tries to get it into the corner, and it's going to go up, stays in bounds near the end line. Rangers trying to get it out. They move it up across the touch line. Apgar with it. Apgar across the midfield line, and it's going to go off of Apgar, and Temple Christian will throw it in.
Apgar did a nice job controlling it down the field. He's an athletic sophomore, so you know he had a lot of speed and control. And the defense did a nice job finally forcing it actually out of bounds and giving the Pioneers of Temple Christian a throw in.
Let's see what happens. Coming up on the 11-minute mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. High school soccer on NKTelco Sports. Waters sends it down to Alex Patrick on the right side. He's going to try to work against Parker Jones. Patrick inside. There's the header and knocked away by Rich Schilling with a save.
Boy,
that was close.
Both ends is nice pass by Patrick. He connected with Caleb Kaiser, and that header was, you know, a snap action reaction. Good timing and a good attempt by Kaiser, and a super job by Richling diving to, for the moment, you know, stop it from going in. And it will be the second corner kick coming up here, the half for the Pioneers. But I like the effort there from Patrick. He got it started with a kind of a change of pace or change of direction against Parker Jones against the Rangers. That gave him enough room to find his teammate Kaiser, and the shot nearly in and sets a corner.
Thought that was a score. But Rich Hilling with a great save keeps the game scoreless as Waters' shot goes out of bounds. New Knoxville will kick it away. Yeah, it's like he said, the momentum shifted there, and that opening was there. Rich Schilling maintained his poise and stayed right with it, and that's the play of the first half so far for New Knoxville. Rich Schilling will send it upfield. Schrader will try and come across the center circle. Now it's Luke Stockler and looking for teammate Tyler Apker, but it's going to go out of bounds. That's not in your backyard, is it? No, I'm a little off there.
You're off a couple of houses.
Couple houses.
Yeah, it didn't take long. Thanks for picking me up, by the way, on the way to the match tonight.
You said you were going to walk.
I knew a shortcut.
You need a shortcut. And I said, be careful, don't trip.
And I didn't. But yeah, it's just a couple houses down from where I live, and it's a nice park here, and I have nice neighbors.
Anybody you want to mention in particular?
Not right now.
Not right now. That's a good way to get in trouble, I tell you. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and New Knoxville will throw it in. We're scoreless here with the 9-minute mark just up on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Beautiful field here at New Knoxville's Community Park as high school soccer on NKTelco Sports. Temple Christian and New Knoxville, both in the Western Ohio Soccer League, doing battle. New Knoxville 1-0 in conference play. This is the first WOSL game of the season for Temple Christian.
That win came against league foe for the Rangers, LCC. 3-1 victory for the Rangers.
They'll send it down to the right side. New Knoxville trying to get it in the corner. There's the kick, and oh, that was closer than one anticipated as Dawson Clay right at the post makes the stop.
Well struck by Schrader. I don't know if it would have gone in, but it definitely had.
Could have rattled the iron.
Yeah, attention. He had to make the play, so shot on goal from Schrader on the right side. And again, Schrader and Dwenger have been the scorers and Waterman this year for the Rangers.
And Dawson Clay, the goalkeeper, will kick it away. Strong kick. It goes past midfield. Kaiser with it over to Wells. Back to Kaiser. Tries to lead Waters. He'll send it back over to Johns, but Jones is going to pick it back up. And Jones trying to get it upfield, and he's going to go out of bounds, and Jones a little frustrated there with himself.
Well, it was a good job by Jones. I thought Johns had a good run on it, and Jones came up and stopped that threat. Didn't do a great job of, let's say, cleaning it out, but kept it alive and long enough, Dave, to actually kick it out of bounds, let his team refocus. So good job by the freshman clearing the attack.
Pringle, number 17, with it, but Knoxville will come back over and pull it back out as Gonzalez. As it goes past the touch line, and number 3, Andrew Leffel, will throw it in. Looking for Stockler, goes off of Stockler. Kaiser will have it. Waters tries to move inside as Pringle has it.
Another shot there, maybe a little bit off to the left, but another good save by Richling, making sure there was no chance.
Rangers on the offensive. They'll try to pull it up near the end line, try to center it back over. There's a shot and a scoop.
Good save by Dawson Clay, and there's that. Take it to the end line and then feed it back to the middle. Dwenger did a nice job, and I believe Schrader had the attempt.
Yeah.
Got some decent foot on it, but nonetheless, a nice play by Dawson Clay, or what would have been a Ranger goal.
Jay Schrader very close to getting our first goal of tonight's match. Rangers with the ball, and no penalty there. Got the ball first as the battle for it. Waters is going to come away with it.
That was Gonzalez for the Rangers that went down, and Rangers retaliate a little bit on their own. Maybe a foul will be called against number 1, Luke Stockler, for his aggressive play, taking down a Pioneer.
So Temple Christian will get the kick. Pretty good distance as Caleb Kaiser.
Well, they're all lined up right in front of the net, so they
sends it that way.
A little maybe under kick, but they had a lot of bodies inside the 6 box.
They did.
Inside the 18 for sure.
Back out it comes, and Temple Christian Caleb Kaiser had it for a moment. Stockler will try and clear it, but Temple Christian will maintain it. They'll send it along the line as Carter Johns has it back over to right, trying to move it forward, but the Knoxville defense comes up and fields it. That's Holland, number 11. Waterman trying to work that right sideline, but Temple Christian gets it into Waters for the header, and whoa.
I wonder if he lost it in the sun. I don't know, but I thought it was going to be like a routine catch, and
Rich
got a
Schilling.
little more interesting, didn't it?
Rich Schilling with a save. I think it's the spin that came off when it hit the ground.
That could be, too. I thought maybe he was going to catch it, my first opinion, but it got a little bit more interesting than what I thought. And this will be a corner kick for the Rangers. The second, each team with 2 corners here in the first half with 4 minutes left to play.
Waterman's going to do the corner kick as we go under 4 minutes on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Thing for the Rangers, number 24, Jake Sharp, a sophomore in for New Knoxville. And Temple Christian, they don't wear numbers on the front of their jerseys, which doesn't help me much, but
it's tough.
Yeah.
Waterman's going to kick it, left-footed, right?
Yes.
Into the box, and Temple Christian just clears it away. Knoxville will keep it. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Rangers are now on the offensive here, so let's see what they can do. Waterman and Clay with the save. He's going to toss it upfield, trying to hit his forward out front. Good defense there. Andrew Leffel will make the steal as he takes it away from Johns. And there's going to be
nice play by Andrew Leffel, although the Pioneers come away with it. Now it's a battle of 8s going at it. Johns and Jones.
Back over to the left side, it goes to Patrick. He feeds Johns. Johns trying to sneak one in from the corner. There's the save. Waters with the rebound. There comes the second shot, and there's the score. 2:42 to go. I'm going to call number 10, Alex Patrick, I believe, with the score. Just hit the corner post.
It was a rebound shot as they had a couple attempts there, and I think it was number 10. We'll check that. A lot of bodies, and you think you can't ever miss it, but I believe it was number 10, Alex Patrick.
Take a look one more time on the replay. And I do believe that was Patrick. Yep. A little tough to see with the sun out here, but that rebound shot, as you could probably see it a little bit better than we could actually see it here on NKTelco Sports. And Temple Christian with a 1-0 lead. 2:38 to go here in the first half.
For Patrick, his first points of the season.
Downfield it goes as Rangers trying to save it, and they do. Trying to work the end line, but Clay will come up and field it, and he'll kick it away. Dawson Clay, a junior goalkeeper, sends it high in the air. Leffel for New Knoxville. Gets it back over to Noah Holland. Holland trying to work it towards the center of the field. Kaiser will take the steal. Leffel, and we've got a whistle. Kaiser. All right, Waters is going to get the kick. And Temple Christian retreats to the left side of
Yeah, they're not blocking his vision, that's for sure. They have him kind of stacked on the left side, and see what Waters, he goes right at it. That might have been off the crossbar, but not, Dave.
That would have been close. Rich Schilling got up there and knocked it away.
Third corner of the half for the Pioneers.
Final minute of play, so the Rangers definitely have got to play some pretty good defense here, and Temple Christian playing a lot of it right in front of the net.
Schaup for the Pioneers, number 11, back in for Temple Christian under a minute to play.
And Waters is going to chase it down.
Kind of have to do it all here. Play the game, be offense, defense, and once in a while chase the equipment around. This will be one of the final few attempts of the half here with under 30 seconds.
Waters is going to go down the end line. Kaiser just trying to muscle his way down along the end line.
It's like a post player in the NBA.
It does, doesn't it? Sharp's going to try and clear it out. It's just like back to the basket kind of play. Here comes Waterman. 12 seconds. Waterman across midfield. He'll send one towards the center, and
a foul on the Rangers.
Foul on the Rangers. That's going to be the end of our first half of action here on NKTelco Sports. It's a good one. Our halftime score, Temple Christian 1, New Knoxville nothing. You're watching high school soccer on NKTelco Sports.
My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to New Knoxville Community Park. New Knoxville and Temple Christian doing battle here, and it's been a titanic struggle in the first half, and an Alex Patrick goal with about 2:34 or so to go is the difference in this one for Temple Christian, 1-0. And let's take a look at our numbers for the first half. Jeff Henson, and pretty competitive soccer match.
Yeah, and the only official one on this sheet is the score. That's 1-0. The shots on goals, you see Temple had them down for 11, with 7 of those being on target. Their keeper, Dawson Clay, recorded 6 saves, and the Pioneers earned 3 corner kicks. For the Rangers, 0 goals. Had them down for 8 shots. 5 of them were on goal and stopped by or Richland, I should say, had 5 saves. And then Clay had 7 saves, and then New Knoxville 2 corners. So pretty balanced numbers. We've seen a little bit of action on both sides. I would say probably if I had to lean one way or the other, it seems like Pioneers have been a little bit more offensive in the first half, a little bit more action down around the Ranger net. Maybe not always shots, but New Knoxville, though, came up and they had some opportunities and had some near misses as well. So pretty good first half, kind of what we expected here with these two teams coming in. And, you know, 1-0 might be enough to hold up. You just never know. But so far, pretty good action again on a beautiful day here at New Knoxville.
Yeah, Temple Christian just seemed to be able to apply just a little bit more pressure inside. Caleb Kaiser and
number 4, Waters.
Waters all over the place. Yeah, Quentin Waters.
But at the same time, we saw a lot of Waterman and Dwenger, you know, and getting balls down the sidelines and being aggressive. So why your forwards and your midfielders in those positions, because they're strong, athletic, and can handle the ball.
Yeah, New Knoxville's got some good speed. You know, Waterman and Dwenger and Stockler all having some opportunities in that first half. We're underway in the second half, and loose ball. Caleb Kaiser near the center circle.
I
tries to move it inside.
Down like that at my day and age, I'd still be out there.
I tell you what. That was you know, he got the ball first, obviously, but just the contact, that hurts.
And both the guys went down. They both bounced up like rubber bands. I'm just like, whoa, you'll feel that when you're our age. But it's a lot of, I was going to say before that all happened, is like there's been a lot of aggressive play. You got some guys, the reason they're, you know, in the positions they are because they handle the ball, they don't back down, and they go at it. And it's been a cleanly played game. We've had a couple fouls, but boy, nothing that I would consider a flagrant or a cheap shot. And good battle so far.
New Knoxville with the ball out front. Stockler trying to get the kick, and it's going to go wide to the right side. And
he's had a couple looks at it, those high passes or high attempts, and at least I think 3 of them, because I thought maybe the next one might be the perfect spot. He's had about 3 go right over the crossbar and has yet to put it in the back of the net for the Rangers.
And Dawson Clay will kick it away. As we said earlier, he has 64 saves coming into today's game. And how many saves did he have in the first half? 7 saves. So
six
saves. So he's at 70 saves on the season right now.
That, yeah. Yeah, there's a good through ball. Nice play by Clay making that decision. Got to know when to leave house and leave the door open. He did a nice job sliding and getting in before the Rangers could get that attack finished.
Ball goes back to midfield. New Knoxville trying to apply some pressure. Waterman on the left side tries to move it inside. There's a collision and a whistle.
Maybe too much contact. I think it'll go against Waterman.
Yes, it's going to go. It's going to be a kick for Temple Christian.
That's full speed going right at it, body on body, and just too much contact, and foul called against Waterman.
2 officials look like they're going to chat about it.
I don't think. I didn't see anything happen. They're talking to no one. Okay.
Doesn't appear to be any warning or anything.
How the yellow cards all work and that and this, if it's too aggressive, or I don't think anything was handed out, so.
Doesn't appear to be. Waterman will handle it. He's right at midfield, back into the center circle. Stockler looks ahead. Leffel over to his right, gets it into the middle, and Schrader. They try to go inside. Stockler does. It's going to come back out front with it is Schrader, but Temple Christian, Schrader's going to, or rather Stockler's going to keep it in front of him as Leffel will have it along the touchline. Moves it back towards the center of the field, over to Stockler. Waterman is going to go all the way over to, I believe that's number 7, Nathaniel Stahman for New Knoxville. But Waterman at midfield and got a whistle right at midfield. I think that's going to go against Temple Christian.
No chance here for the Rangers. Again, as you see Dawson Clay back in his net with a hand held high to protect the sun. That might be one of the advantages the Rangers can get here, is the sun factor, the blinding spots, if they can hit it just right. Opportunity for the Rangers.
Waterman sends one deep. Schrader's going to get it on the right side, trying to make a move. He'll get it back over to Stockler. Stockler sends it across the field, and Waterman's going to pull it in. Stahman is to his out front from him. Stahman's going to come in and kick it towards the center, but Temple Christian is going to easily defend that one, and they're going to keep it in bounds. Defense comes up for New Knoxville as Gonzalez will kick it out. Temple Christian will throw it in as they try to get some momentum going here with the 34-40 mark of the second half. They'll send it all the way across. There's Waters, Quentin Waters, a junior. He'll send a kick. There's the header, and there it is into the net.
Assist from Waters.
Waters with the assist, and
goal from 10.
Number 10, that's Alex Patrick again. He'll get the score, and it's 2-0. And they got the motion going there, and it opened it up for Alex Patrick. And Patrick scores, and Temple Christian on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Temple Christian 2, New Knoxville nothing. So the Rangers digging themselves just a little bit deeper here in this Western Ohio Soccer League match, as they'll have it in the center circle.
For Waters, his second assist of the season. And for Patrick, I have him down, according to the stats, his first 2 goals of the season. Oh, there should be a foul.
Waters.
Right before Waters hit what turned out to be the assist, I thought, he's one of those players that just seems to be all over, and he plays aggressive and confident, and his attack pass led to the goal for Patrick.
Yep, he makes things happen. That's for certain out there on the pitch, as Temple Christian is going to track it back down across midfield, but we've got to stop and play. And the throw in for New Knoxville. Trying to move it straight ahead is Andrew Leffel. Leffel back over to the right side, and Schrader. Schrader is going to be picked away there by Malachi Menke, just into the lineup for Temple Christian. Scrap for the ball, and Caleb Kaiser is going to try and bring it out for Temple Christian. He'll send it out to the right side. New Knoxville is going to regain control of it. Stockler.
Good ball.
Back over to Schrader. Schrader trying to go inside. Trying to make a move. He'll go to the right side. Inside the box he goes. He sends it towards the goalie, but he comes back out his way. He'll send it back in. Kaiser's going to tip it. And there's a kick in front of the goal. Hits the goal post and goes back out of the side. Hit the inside, hit the goal post, but came back out, and the Rangers not able to get the rebound.
Well, that was, I was going to say, that last goal by Patrick, that 2-0 margin, really puts a lot of pressure on the Ranger offense. And for Pioneers, your defense can be more controlled. You don't need to make anything special happen. Just be content. Clear it. Don't take chances. Really make the Ranger offense earn their own points. And would have been nice for the Rangers to get that, carry them off the post.
Parker Jones along the touchline, and it's going to go out of bounds. Jones will throw it in as Temple Christian kicks it back out. With it is Schrader. Schrader trying to work that touchline, but this time Temple Christian will get it. Menke's going to toss it in. Waters sends that kick down the other way, fielded there by Albers. Albers with the lead pass to Stockler. Stockler in the center circle. Temple Christians hustles back. Rangers reset, get across the midfield line, but Caleb Kaiser is going to be there.
A long way to go, but the clock becomes your friend for the Pioneers. They just have to basically kill it here and force, don't give the Rangers a break, and that would be like gambling on a ball that you miss, and then the numbers are in New Knoxville's favor. Right now, you can play very confident, controlled defense and just let the clock run.
Leffel sends a pass down to Schrader near the corner flag, and quickly up with it is Clay, and he tosses it all the way out to the right side in front of his team's bench.
Notice Clay picked up a hat. Now wearing a hat I mentioned earlier in the half. I don't think he had it on. He used his mitt to block the sun, but since that time, he has put a hat on. That sun will only get worse for
and that
him.
sun is at the right level.
Yeah, it'll set, so it'll be in his eyes the rest of the match.
Leffel into the center circle, over to the left side, Waterman. Waterman over, tries to look for Stammen, but they'll come back to the center circle. To the right side, kicked away by Menke. Back out it comes to Kaiser for Temple Christian. He'll shoot it along the right sideline. Picked up there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to move it upfield. Waterman will have it. He's at midfield. And they battle it along the touchline. And the whistle stops, and Knoxville out of bounds. So Temple Christian will throw it in. Clock at 29 minutes and 45 seconds to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Temple Christian with the 2-0 lead. Clock coming up on 29 minutes. Stammen up to midfield. Waterman trying to work it. Goes back the other way as Temple Christian. Midfield defense doing the job as Waterman will kick it out of bounds, and Temple Christian will inbound it.
Right now, nothing easy for New Knoxville at all, Dave. It's been a solid defense here the first 10 minutes plus of this half here, other than a shot off the post it just seems like the last few minutes it's really been tough for the Rangers to get anything going, and you guys still got time, but boy, that second goal really seemed big. Down by 1, you feel like, okay, we just need a shot, we're in it, but now you got to duplicate that twice, and it just seems like the defense is getting stronger for the Pioneers. Once New Knoxville can work or manufacture a break, but Pioneers in control with a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, you just need that break, that ball hitting the post, and if it could have gone in and or something along those lines, or one of the high kicks that have missed the goal post could just be a little bit lower, and those things just haven't happened as Temple Christian will throw in, and they're going to try and keep the pressure on New Knoxville here. Rangers 1-2-2 on the season. Temple Christian 1-3-1. Rangers 1-0 in league play. As Temple Christian will handle it over to the right side. Waters sends it that way, but Albers will have it for New Knoxville. Albers, number 5, across midfield. Moves it upfield.
Maybe too much on it, right idea, but Albers did a nice job clearing it, working against a Pioneer defender. I believe he was working against number 6, Ethan Wright. Russell Powell. Able to do that, but his pass to Schrader just a little bit too much on it. Gave Dawson Clay plenty of time to come up and corral it. And really no hurry for the Pioneers now. I won't say play slow, but they do not have to be in any rush whatsoever with the 2-goal lead.
Waters will send it towards Rich Schilling. He'll make the stop. 26:58. Tosses it upfield for Andrew Leffel. Leffel trying to keep it in bounds and does so as he moves along the touchline. Schrader shot and fielded there by Clay.
Pretty well struck, but right at Clay, and Clay did a nice job dropping to the one knee and making sure it didn't skip by him or through him, and another save for Clay.
Temple Christian trying to handle it. Hewitt Wright will send it down the touchline. Rangers get back, and Temple Christian will have the throw in, I do believe.
More subs here. Again, in this case, Temple Christian, with it being their ball, they can sub if they do. Then New Knoxville can send their support players in. But if New Knoxville is the only one at the flag to come in, you have to wait till you get the touch, throw in, or the free kick.
Waters will throw it in. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Waters will do it again. Number 11, Jaden Schaup, in front of the goal for Temple Christian. There's the header, and Schaup
over
with the header hits the top of the goal post. And
just rolled over, so it missed by 4 inches.
There's been a lot of hits right around on the goal post here for some strange reason today. Temple Christian ball is going to go out of bounds, so New Knoxville will toss it in. Here comes.
Good header by Dwenger to hit a streaking Schrader.
Here comes Schrader. He's going to the right side. Defense cuts him off. He sends it across, and header there by Dwenger goes out.
Boy, had Dwenger going full speed towards the net. You had Clay coming up full speed towards the west, and no one collided, but those are very dangerous. You know, it's what you got to do to be aggressive to get those opportunities, but boy, also very risky as you kind of run head on with the keeper, but header just not quite there for Dwenger, and goes out of bounds and gives the Pioneers the goal kick.
And the kick away by Clay up near midfield. Waters has it. Leffel coming down the center. It's going to be kicked away by Mankey. Rangers will keep it in there on the header by Leffel. Kaiser. Dwenger doing battle. Dwenger wins it. Tries to send that lead pass to Schrader. Schrader kicks it inside, blocked there by Mankey as those two do battle along the end line. There's the feed and a whistle.
Or a foul, maybe, or an injury. That's Malachi Mankey.
And 23:30 to go in this one, and I think the Rangers are going to have it.
Yeah, I think they called a foul.
As
Waterman's
going to kick it on the free kick, so foul goes against Temple Christian. As
here's a set piece, an opportunity for New Knoxville. You talk about needing a break. Here'd be a chance where they kind of get a set up their offense and try to work on a combination where they can connect with either a header or maybe even a rebound shot.
There's the kick towards the center. Waters with the header. It's going to come back out to Waterman. Waterman's going to get control of it. Back over to Schrader. Schrader. Waters comes out and defends on him. Hunter Wellman in the lineup for New Knoxville. It's going to go out past the midfield line.
Apgar and Stockler return for the Rangers.
As Albers will throw it in. Substitutes take place. Albers, a junior, he'll throw it into Schrader. Schrader going after it in the corner. Trying to stop it from going out. Not successful, and Temple Christian will kick it away as Dawson Clay goes after the ball.
Had a nice run on it. Got the nice throw in that Schrader could, let advance and then chase it, but just not enough real estate, and the ground a little harder. Ball doesn't, the ground doesn't help Schrader in this case, but it was a nice throw in. It kind of led him in the right direction, had a lot of speed going towards the east, and unfortunately, they just couldn't come up with an opportunity either to strike it towards the net or send it back to the center and let trail midfielders, if you will, come up for the strike.
Dawson Clay, he'll boot it away. All the way across the midfield line. Waterman handling it for New Knoxville. Into the center circle. Dwenger. Schrader will chase it down. Tries to get it inside to Apgar. Back over to Dwenger, right in front of it, and the goalie, Dawson Clay, will fall on it.
The junior keeper is a big fella himself, you know, out on the pitch, and he was in there and able to, a lot of bodies around, able to kind of slide down and come up with it before anyone got a good foot on it. Good play by Clay.
And now Temple Christian tries to apply some more heat on it as Waters will handle it. Inside it goes to Patrick. He's got a couple of goals here this afternoon, or this evening. Patrick drops it off to the right side. There's the shot, the header, but Britt Schilling right there.
And Waters again in the action.
He is everywhere, isn't he?
He seems to be around the spot, and a good play as Waters got the deflection off the header, but Richland, they're able to secure the shot on goal.
Apgar with it. He'll go to the right side, looking across the middle to Dwenger. Temple Christian defense will cover it up, goes out of bounds. Substitutes for New Knoxville.
It's level for the Rangers, and again, far side for the Pioneers. Not for sure yet.
Apgar with the kick, and Clay will handle it, and he'll boot it away. Strong kick across midfield as Pangle will had it for a moment. Here comes Waterman. Here comes the Rangers. Trying to get something going here. Waters all over the place for Temple Christian. Comes back, cuts him off. They work it to the left side as Wellman has it. Cole Wellman. On him is Hewitt Wright. They move it inside, tried to set it up in the goal in the box as Apgar will send it back out to Waterman. Waterman working on the left foot. Strong kick off the top of the crossbar. You could see Waterman kind of set that one up, and I think he thought he had an opportunity there, and boy, another one so close for the Rangers.
Yeah, going left with a left-footed kicker and a strong leg, and it was struck well, and the Rangers again, that's two off the post or the crossbar. I think the first one earlier in the half was off the post, this one off the crossbar. So Pioneers will take the break and move on. As again, time now almost down to the under 17 minutes, as we are under 18 minutes. So Rangers need to muster one up here and then go back to work and do it again. And that's what's so frustrating. It's tough to score.
Temple Christian now on the attack, trying to get it down deep. Rangers recover. They'll start to work it back upfield. There's a shot. It's going to go high and away. I think that was Kaiser.
Yes, Caleb Kaiser with the attack. His shot was at the goal, but high and out of play. But give the Rangers the ball back, and a couple more subs rotate in. Neither team very deep, as you mentioned earlier, Dave. But
there's Waters. He's got it. Things seem to happen when he gets the ball. Isaiah Kaiser, number 12, into the lineup for Temple Christian. He comes up on the ball that time, but here come the Rangers. Schrader, his kick's going to go wide.
Tough shot for Schrader. Kicked with his left foot, and he's a right-handed, right-footed soccer player, but that's the only angle he had, is he kind of crossed over with the dribble down the pitch, and that one just kind of sliced or pushed to the left. Not really a threat, but right idea. You got to work your angles and get the defense off balance, and you don't usually get a lot of time to reload, so it's make your move and strike it.
Rangers trying to get something moving here as Stockler will handle it in front of the New Knoxville bench. Cross midfield. And Temple Christian will get the toss in. I tell you, when you're able to handle the ball with both feet, able to kick it with both feet in high school soccer,
you go a long way.
You go a long way.
It makes it just that much easier. You can manipulate the defense. You can make them get out of rhythm and out of position, more importantly, and then you simply just pass it to your teammate and force the defense to chase and make them work. And the key difference is, it's such a fine line between great ball handling skills and good touches. Rangers, it's like watching a volleyball match and watching girls bump a hard-driven spike, the ability they have to keep it alive and in play.
Leffel trying to get the header, but once again, Clay is there. Andrew Leffel thought for a moment he might find an opening, but
yeah, it doesn't have to always be a hard-driven attack. You just got to hit it where Clay, in this case for the Pioneers, is not. And Leffel had a chance, and Clay made a nice play on a routine ball.
Here comes Kaiser for Temple Christian. Going to get it up to Patrick. Patrick working on Albers. Back over to Waters. Waters, and there's a defensive play there by Albers as it comes back out from in front of the goal. But Carter Johns will work with it now for the Pioneers. Trying to move it inside. There's the shot, and Ortschilling will make the catch on the shot on goal as it comes downfield. Menke with a header back to the center circle. And Temple Christian, not a stall attack, not a stall game, but they're just keeping it close as the shot that time goes wide. Rich Hilling knocks it away, and Temple Christian lobbying for a corner kick.
Not for sure, but again, like here, no panic for the Pioneers. Clock continues to run here as they corral the loose ball, and it'll be a corner kick. First of the half, they had 3 of them in the first half.
Waters is going to go into the box and line up as the Pioneers going to take this corner kick. Looks like it should go right in front. Rangers will get
well defended by New Knoxville.
I think that was Jay Waterman got blocked. We're looking right into the sun as Waterman will handle it right in front of us. Downfield it goes. Jay Schrader working right side. Makes the move inside. Left-footed kick is going to be wide to the left and out of bounds.
Idea. It made a heck of a V cut or a crossover down here as the momentum was going towards the end line. Crossed it over. Kept a good angle at it, but left foot just pushed left of the goal. So again, a stalled opportunity, and Pioneers will again be very frugal with their time here. Clock near 12.5 minutes, and they have done a nice job for the most part. But there, New Knoxville got like what I call a good run. Something where you have a legitimate chance, you have some numbers, and you have some momentum going that direction, but just not able to capitalize.
And a line drive kick across midfield. And, it's like, if you recall, like Botkin's Zane Paul, who was an all-state performer, something like that, it would have been left, right, and then maybe go inside for a even closer shot. And just a strong left-footed kick. So handling the ball so important as Waterman is going to work it along the touch line. And we've got a whistle. It's going to go against Temple Christian as Caleb Kaiser, number 18. And with it, Luke Stockler. Let's see what happens here. Waterman's clock coming up on 11 minutes. Here comes the kick towards the center of the field. In front of the goal post as New Knoxville tries to regroup. They'll send it to the right side, Leffel. New Knoxville on the attack. There's the lead pass looking for Leffel. Leffel has it, loses it. Ball comes back out. Leffel still trying to maintain control as Schrader goes to the right side.
Malachi Menke, number 1 for the Pioneers, a nice job keeping a body in front of the ball, not letting the Rangers go to work. Ultimately, the touch goes back to the Rangers, but Menke did a nice job in that stretch, not letting the Rangers attack.
Temple Christian with the steal. That's Patrick. Back over to Kaiser as the defense comes up and slows that New Knoxville offense up. Rangers trying to regroup and come back at it. Clock coming up on 10 minutes. They trail 2-0. Right in front of us, Russell Powell, number 6 for Temple Christian. Inside it goes to Leffel. Leffel on Menke. Menke loses him as Leffel gets it across to Dwenger, but ball.
You were right, able to win that and just kind of shut down the Dwenger attack. You know, Knoxville again just needs a break, and Pioneers have shut the door, especially there in that last drive, not letting Dwenger get a free one.
Temple Christian back on the attack. Waters is going to go inside as Kaiser will lose it. New Knoxville will throw it in. Upfield it comes to Waterman. Waterman. That's going to go past the touchline, so Temple Christian will get the opportunity to throw in. Waterman's going to knock it. Well, they'll send it back deep, and Rich Schilling will pick it up. I thought for a moment it went back out of bounds, but Rich Schilling has it. He'll send it to midfield. Jay Schrader. Nice move inside by Schrader. Schrader comes to the front of the goal post. Left-handed kick, tries to get it past Menke, but he'll get it back out to Waterman. Stockler back over to Waterman. Waterman trying to move inside. Temple Christian on the defense.
A lot of white shirts kind of plugging up the middle.
There's the kick, and there's the score.
I was just saying, about the only way they're going to get it is if you go high over the defense and give Luke Stockler the goal.
Luke Stockler with 8:17 to go. He found that open space, hit the top of the net just below the crossbar, and New Knoxville's on the scoreboard.
Well, we've seen him do it at least 4 times today, and some have been very close. And right idea, and that one with 8:17 to go cuts the lead in half and shows you, you know, it seemed like forever, like Pioneers with all those white shirts right in front of the net. How's New Knoxville going to work the offense? Well, Stockler went over top.
Should make for an interesting now. Final 8 minutes.
Things tighten up a little bit here, and a momentum boost for the Rangers.
Big score for Stockler. Temple Christian, Caleb Kaiser. New Knoxville trying to keep the Pioneers out. Kaiser, left foot's going to go wide, and New Knoxville will.
Sequence of like almost hurry up offense as the Rangers, you know, watching football when you're down, you need scores, you don't want to burn timeouts. How do you speed things up here, because you're limited with 7.5 minutes to play, but you don't want to just go wild and start kicking it. You still want to control it, but yet every time the ball goes out of bounds and such, the time just continues to tick off.
Kaiser sends it over to Patrick on the right side. Patrick's got a couple. He's got both of Temple Christian's goals. He's trying to move inside. Defended there by, I think, Parker Jones as Patrick comes back out. Albers on the defense comes up with a nice play. Sharp will send it up to Schrader. Wellman to the Temple Christian bench. So
not surprised with Luke Stockler's goal, because we saw him have 3 or so, 4 opportunities in the first half, I think, is when they were all to our left. But knowing you got the one and how quick he did it, it seemed like things were kind of just lethargic. Like Knoxville hadn't. There was like, how are they going to score passing the ball on the ground? And he stroked it from about right there is where Schrader's at, and so it can happen.
Rangers on the offense. And Stammen shot picked up there by Clay. Clock coming up on 6 minutes. 2-1 our score. It's been a battle. And the difference in this one is that deflected score that Temple Christian had early.
Yeah, their first goal of the game. In their first half, you're speaking about, right? Down here, yeah, they got a couple looks at it, and Patrick kind of rebounded it and kicked it in.
Apgar will come into the New Knoxville lineup. Waterman with the throw in. Stockler looking for Apgar on the right side. Apgar's got some pretty good speed off the bench, so he'll send it to the right corner, but it's going to go out of bounds, looking for teammate Andrew Leffel. And Menke will throw it in for the Pioneers, and New Knoxville's going to apply just a little bit of pressure here. Waters tosses it upfield to Carter Johns. Schrader's going to come up with the Rangers. He'll move it inside. Waters just going to kick it away, and it's going to come back down to Albers. He'll kick it back across midfield. Apgar looking towards the center of the field or front of the goal post, but it's going to come back out. Rangers are going to keep in. Nice hustle by Apgar, and it's going to go out. Ooh. New Knoxville will keep it. Apgar. He'll get it into Schrader. Schrader, nice move. Look left, passed right. It's going to go all the way to the other side of the field. Rangers trying to make a renewed effort here on defense. Thought for a moment there on offense they might have that one set up, but it doesn't materialize.
Yeah, the cross ball went through, just no one in a gray jersey there to, let's say, connect with it or get a foot on it. So right idea. You have to stay aggressive and keep moving, and again, hope for a break or a deflection.
Stockler's kick goes wide right, or wide left, excuse me, and Dawson Clay, well, there's going to be, Waters will kick it.
Under 4 minutes.
First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 3:44 to play. Temple Christian 2, New Knoxville 1. Here comes Waterman. He'll send it goalward. And out of the reach of Clay and wide to the right side. Problem with them when they go that wide, goalkeeper takes his time.
Longer, yes.
A little bit longer. And Waters is going to kick it.
I don't know how you, I mean, you can take your time. I'm sure there's a limit.
I think the official, if they, well,
sense that there's a longer period of procrastination.
They can
it's like junior
set the
homework.
clock, I suppose.
Wait till the last minute. There's not a play clock or anything to melt down. It's judgment. Under 3 minutes to play now here at New Knoxville.
Here we go. Number 10, Jay Schrader. Usually comes in from the right side. Now he's on the left side.
Stockler scored from that area last time.
Oh, there it is. Stockler ties it up at 2:40. The tip, I thought it was going to go over the crossbar. Instead, it went right into the net.
Top spin on it. And I think the 12th man on the field, the sun kind of came into play a little bit too. It looked like Dawson Clay was battling both the ball and the sun.
There you see it.
It hit his mitts and just
hits that top crossbar and goes in. So we are tied at 2-2.
Luke Stockler with both Ranger goals. Alex Patrick with both Pioneer goals.
They're laughing at the scoreboard. The scoreboard put up 4-3 to Knoxville.
Well, home cooking.
But we are tied at 2, and Temple Christian will have it as Waters, and stop and play. 2:38 to go. Now the clock rolls. Waters in the center circle. There comes the kick by Isaiah Kaiser. Boy, you know, it's funny. You can just, the momentum for Temple Christian just kind of, they go flat as Waters sends a long one to Preston Richschilling, will knock it away. But that's going to be
it's kind of exciting knowing you got guys on each team that can pretty much at midfield and in put it in the back of the net. I mean, you just never know, and it seemed kind of lethargic. Really felt like New Knoxville was just going through the motions, and, you know, how can they score? And well, again, you kick it over the defense twice. That eliminates those 8 or 9 guys in the box, and take your chances between the keeper and the crossbar, and stoppers connected twice.
Here comes the corner kick for Temple Christian. Caleb Kaiser with it now. New Knoxville defense is going to have to dig in. They try and keep it in front. New Knoxville's going to try and break out. Leffel all the way out to Schrader, right side.
Take it down and bring it back in.
He'll center it on the break, and Clay will catch it. Couple of teammates streaking across in front of that goal.
Uh-oh. You got number 4, Waters, in the mix. I thought maybe he was going to have a break when New Knoxville missed the first hop, but the Pioneers couldn't really take advantage of it.
Apgar, he's got it. New Knoxville with it. We're going under a minute here in just a moment. Temple Christian, wild scramble now.
Need to make sure the Pioneers, this is clear it well. Don't leave a loose ball where the Rangers can attack.
Waterman, center circle. There's the lead pass to Apgar. Apgar, he's got Leffel to the right side. He tries to go that way. New Knoxville keeps the ball. Clock at 38 seconds. Waterman. Waterman makes the move inside. Waterman.
He's left-footed. Can he pull the trigger from there?
Nice defense there by Wright. Everybody battling for it in the corner. New Knoxville's pulled the defense. As Albers is the outside of Richschilling is the only defensive back, and Temple Christian.
Final 10 seconds.
There we go. And that's pretty much going to be it. As the ball is at midfield.
Strike it.
It's going to have to hit it soon, and off of Temple Christian. We go 80 minutes, and the two teams end up tied in this one in a Western Ohio Soccer League action. Our score, New Knoxville 2, Temple Christian 2. We'll be back with our recap. You're watching high school soccer on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Great comeback by the New Knoxville Rangers, led by Luke Stockler with a couple of second-half goals. We ended up with a 2-2 tie with New Knoxville and Temple Christian. And Western Ohio Soccer League action here at the New Knoxville Community Park. Let's take a look at our final numbers. And, boy, numbers look... They were close.
Yeah, they were. In a game, obviously, a 2-2 tie. That's the best indicator, as Temple Christian recorded 17 shots, 14 of those were on goal. They recorded 11 saves against New Knoxville and had 4 corner kicks. For New Knoxville, 2 goals. They did that on 16 shots, 11 which were on goal. In this case, New Knoxville's keeper recorded 14 saves, and New Knoxville the 2 corners. And yeah, other than that, it's a lot of up and down, and you take your breaks. And New Knoxville struggled to, they had some shots hit crossbars and posts, and couldn't get it on the ground, but they got both their goals late in the second half through the air. And what I mean by through the air is over the packed-in defense of the Temple Christian Pioneers, and really nothing the keeper could do. And I think the Sun battled with him as well, as Knoxville came back after Temple Christian got a 1-0 lead in the first half at 2:42 to play in the first half. Alex Patrick with a goal, and then Patrick again at the 34-24 mark of the second half. Patrick with a second goal. Pioneers up 2-0 at that time. And it was kind of quiet, if you will, Dave, for another 22 minutes or so. With 8:17 to go in the game, Stockler gets his first goal on a ball that was over the defense, just under the crossbar, back of the net. And then Stockler, with 2:40 to go, pulled the trigger from straight on. Again, that one, I believe, was deflected off of Dawson Clay's hands and under the crossbar for the second goal, and it tied it up, and that's how we ended. And that first goal by Luke Stockler was just huge, because we had talked about it at that point. It's 2-0. Yeah. A little bit slow. It looked like, well, are we just going to play the clock out and play defense? And Temple Christian, and then Stockler hits that one, ignited the Rangers. It's a little bit more interesting knowing you're one play away, and knowing you can do it through the air like that. It really keeps the possibilities alive, because you can't defend that top of the crossbar. I mean, you can jump once, but you got to reload. On the ground, you can always be on the ground, and that's, I don't know how else to explain it. Just if you have that ability, that's a weapon that's very tough to defend, and Stockler was able to get it done twice. Yeah, New Knoxville's record goes to 1-2-3. Temple Christian falls to 1-3-2. And our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, is Luke Stockler. Well, we mentioned his name a lot here towards the end of the match, and came up big with both New Knoxville goals. And it was a lot of action. He was involved with a lot of body contact throughout the game. He's going to be one of the Ranger guys that are very sore. There's a lot of contact, a lot of pushing and shoving. You think soccer's a friendly game. It is, but it's also very physical. And Stockler able to play through all that contact and earn a couple of goals from distance, if you will, and help the Rangers come back from a 2-0 deficit to tie it, and that's how the game ends. Congratulations to Luke Stockler, our NKTelco player of the game.
Yeah, Stockler with 2 goals, Alex Patrick with 2 for Temple Christian, and we end up in a draw at 2-2. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game between Temple Christian and New Knoxville. Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Also, our other sponsors, Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securcom, and St. Henry Bank. Our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. Starting lineup sponsor, Emerson Climate Technologies. Our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Player of the game, NKTelco, and our New Knoxville Live Views sponsor, New Knoxville Supply. I'd like to also remind you that today's match will be replayed on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Thursday, September the 15th at 9 p.m. and Saturday, September the 17th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight. Our director, Scott Robinson. On camera, James Miller. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight, Jeff Henchen. Our final score from New Knoxville Community Park: the New Knoxville Rangers 2, the Temple Christian Pioneers 2. You've been watching high school soccer on NKTelco Sports.